guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're well. So I'm just bringing you this video from a monochrome set I did a couple of days ago. This client comes once a month, and at the end of her previous appointment she was like, right, that's it, I'm having black and white next time. So I'd been dying to do a set for that whole month, but I thought no, keep it for Linda because she won't be happy if she sees any more black and white nails. So here we go. So I'm just starting off and I'm just doing this like sweeping cutout design on this ring finger. If ever I'm doing cutout designs or extended nail beds, I always come in and do the first part of those first, so before I do any other nail, so that they're ready to file once I've finished another nail, so we're not waiting for them to dry the whole time. So I've just placed that on, tucked it in at the cuticle and pointed the finger down so that gravity naturally pulls it down, and then I've just swept my brush around the side of it to keep it to one side. So then this one's going to be an extended nail bed, so again same, tucking it at the cuticle but we're going from side to side rather than just the one side on this one. So just sweeping it with my brush and then patting on the top of it. You want to make sure you keep that wall nice and even all the way around from point to point, because if it's not high enough on one side you're going to see that once you put your next colour on, and it's not going to look great. However, saying that, smile lines are one of the things that took me ages to be happy with, like literally ages. So I'm just going to let those two set up a minute, and then I'm coming on this index finger and I'm going to do a marble. So I've just placed a bead of black diamonds at the cuticle area just to get that nice and flush before I come in with my marble. So I'm double dipping, and I'll pick up the lighter bead first and then into the darker one. Just dip really quick, and then I place on the nail and I get the point of my brush, and just, it depends how much you want to marble it together, basically how many times you run your brush through it. When you're using two colours, for example, like black and white, you don't want to be mixing it too much because you just end up with like a muddy grey instead of black and white, if you see what I mean. And sometimes don't worry if you've got it, if it's lumpy and everything as well. I do go over this with a little bit of clear just because it wasn't even in all areas, but you know, if you file through some of that marble, then don't panic because actually it looks nice as well when you do that, so don't worry about that. And then just coming in with a bit of black at that cuticle area again, because on this nail, this glitter that I'm using, it's from the Glitter Fairy and it's from the Domino Collection, and this one is the dot mix. There's lots of different sized dots in black and white, and they're kind of like got a silky look to them. They're pretty. But yeah, my lady had seen these dots the last time she came in, and I was forbidden to use them until she came back in, so I kept my word and I kept them for her. But again, there's lots of different cuts in this Domino Collection. There's a multi-cut and fine and chunky as well. Really nice. But yeah, she fell in love with them straight away. I'm just going to cap this beauty. As I said, I only needed a small bead just to even it out a bit. yeah, so I just want to say thank you for all your lovely comments on my first video on my first video back last week. Like literally I was like nearly crying. There was honestly the feeling that you know people like when you've never met them is strange, but they have such an effect on you as well. It was so lovely, so thank you. So anyway, enough of me being soppy. So this is nice and set now, so I'm coming in with a new 180-bit file. I'm just going to keep it dead flat against that wall that we've built there and just refine that. So in with that black diamond again. The bead was a bit bigger than I wanted it to be, so I've tucked it down that side and I'm just swiping most of that back off with my brush. Now it doesn't matter if you go over that first colour you pop down because you filed it nice and crisp, and we're going to file through it again anyway. I like to try and build my apex with this first bead that I go in with, so that I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about capping it afterwards, and to be honest, if you're using all strength powders anyway, you don't need to. So that's that one done, and then coming in on the fridge with this. And I was really struggling with my brush at this point. I thought I had something stuck in it, and just I was having a complete breakdown about my brush. But anyway, that's all sorted. I've got a nice new brush coming now. But yeah. So yeah, just pat that colour up. Make sure you take it right up into those wings, or right down to the side that you've just filed to. And there, see, it was a bit uneven and I wasn't quite into that wing, so I just popped another bead on just to push it right the way down there. Because otherwise you'll have a gap in the nail when you finish filing. Look at these overlays, they're so long. Sorry, we're going out of shot now. This is just a full nail of white, and then I come across it with those domino pieces. I'm just going to neaten up my cuticle area because it was horrific. So I was doing my first nail there ever. So I just came back in, tidied that up. And then just coming in across the middle, some of that glitter. And file this little bad boy. I actually love this set so much. What makes me laugh the most, because my other half edits these for me, right? Because obviously that's a man's job. It makes him feel manly, but that's fine. It stressed me anyway. But when we first load it onto the laptop and it's got all the sound on, and the conversations you listen back that you have for your clients, honestly, it literally cracks me up. Like, actually cracks me up. I think it's a good job we could turn that sound off as well, because I think I'd probably get arrested with some of the conversations that we have. tints a bit more right on that free edge. So I've filed and buffed, because otherwise it would have been super long if I left the filing in. And as usual, all the lint from my flipping lint-free wipes is stuck to my nails. I love them things. So yeah, tack-free top gloss, and then cure for 60 seconds. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is honestly one of the best marbles I've ever done. Like, I shocked myself, guys. And then this baby pinky. So yeah, guys, that's it. I'll leave all the links and everything, my Instagram and Facebook pages, if you want to check them out, where I put all my work on. I'll leave them in a link for you, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!